So from all the iPhones that Apple's basically made in the last couple of years, I definitely do think there's going to be one iPhone that's definitely probably going to stay or, be updated for a longer period of time than the iPhones before it. And this is probably going to be the iPhone 14 Pro. Now, here's the thing with these types of iPhones, with the iPhone, 13 Pro, 12 Pro, 11 Pro, the ones before it, there was kind of this like generational period where we could kind of tell that every single iPhone, got a little bit of an upgrade, but there wasn't really like a reason why a certain iPhone would last exponentially longer than the other one. But I've been wrong before about this with the iPhone 10, but because the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone series in general, Apple changed so many things with these particular phones. I definitely do think the 14 Pro kind of stands on its own, and if the rumors are true of the iPhone 16 and 17, they're not really removing the dynamic island, but maybe the 17 will. This is going to be a very interesting thing to see, because the iPhone 14 Pro, even though it brought the dynamic island, there was another very interesting thing they did with this iPhone. They gave us two different chipsets for the base model iPhones and the Pro iPhones. So the base model iPhones were phones like the iPhone 14. The iPhone 14 was the basic, major, not the major flagship, but a flagship of 2021 that was a flagship of 2022 that Apple made, but this iPhone had the same chipset as the iPhone 13. Now, historically, Apple did kind of do this thing where if a phone had a certain chipset, that would basically mean and indicate to us that that phone is going to be giving us a certain version of software, a certain version of software updates. So with something like the iPhone 14 Pro now, Apple is basically going to, in my opinion, give us a longer lasting phone than the iPhone 14. So this kind of means that the iPhone 14 Pro, this type of phone, could actually end up lasting for a longer period of time than the standard iPhone 14. Now, like I said, I could be completely wrong with this. I've been wrong before about this with the iPhone 10s, but this is a very interesting thing because if Apple ends up doing this, what's going to be the future of the iPhone, 15 Pro and the 16 Pro? I definitely do think there's going to be a period of time where the Pro model iPhones are going to give us a longer software support and way more features than the base model iPhones. And now that Apple's kind of like slimming down the amount of differences, giving us dynamic island, giving us frosted glass backs, I definitely do think their big changes are going to be those chipsets. So Apple's going to start, I think, with the iPhone 14 Pro. And I'm going to come back to this video in a couple of years. And I'm going to see whether I was right or wrong about it. Maybe in like 4 years, I guess we'll see. But I definitely do think as of this point, the iPhone 14 Pro is not a regular iPhone. This is an iPhone that's going to start the Pro model, dominance, where Apple's going to start transitioning a lot of people over to buying the Pro model iPhones. The iPhone 14 Pro is a testament. So many people bought these iPhones at that time. So I definitely do think there's going to be a period of time where the Pro model iPhones are going to overtake the base models. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.